Compliments of the season and welcome to the news updates on Television Nigerian this Wednesday, the 23rd day of December 2020. An update by Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) on Tuesday night revealed that about 999 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 were found in Nigeria in the last 24 hours, the latest second highest daily tally ever. Health experts are raising serious concerns over the recent resurgence in infections, which they believe could be more dangerous if citizens keep violating safety protocols. With the latest results, Nigeria's total coronavirus cases rose sharply to 79,789 with 4 additional deaths in the last 24 hours, raising the overall casualty in the nation since the start of the pandemic to 1,231. Active cases in the country had risen from about 3,000 some weeks ago to over 9,500 due to a rise in the new infections, while 68,879 patients have been discharged from hospitals after treatments, while nearly 900,000 of Nigeria's over 200 million people have so far been tested for the virus. President Buhari has asked governors of the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT to own the fight against COVID-19 in the wake of the second wave of the pandemic. President Buhari, who spoke at the State House in Abuja while receiving the end-of-the-year report of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, said the governors should take full ownership by deploying legal structures and resources, including enforcement, to manage the pandemic within their jurisdictions. The President also extended the mandate of the PTF chaired by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Post Mustapha, which was constituted in March 2020 till the end of March 2021, and urged the PTF to coordinate the strategy for access, delivery and administration of the vaccines using the existing health structures that had worked in the past. Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State on Tuesday fired the education secretaries in the 23 local government areas of the state. Although no reason was given for their sack, the governor said it was a personnel adjustment to reinvigorate governance and deepen reforms in the state's education sector. A statement issued by a special advisor on media and communication, Muyiwa Adeke, on Tuesday also announced removal of the general manager of the Community and Social Development Agency and further announced the appointment of an acting general manager while directing the most senior officials in the education department of each local government area to act as education secretary until substantive appointments are announced. The Department of State Services has alerted Nigerians about plans by enemies of state to unleash terror on vulnerable places, including critical infrastructure, places of worship, as well as recreational centers during the Christmas and New Year celebrations through the use of explosives, suicide bombing, and other weapons. The DSS spokesperson, Dr. Peter Afunaya, in a statement, however, assured Nigerians that security forces are taking measures to thwart the plot, which according to him was meant to undermine the authority of the government. The DSS further called on Nigerians to be extra vigilant and report strange movement to security and law enforcement agencies as the service is collaborating with other sister agencies to ensure that adequate measures are put in place for protection of lives and property. The chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Professor Abiodun Ogunyemi, during a press briefing on Wednesday called off its 9 months industrial action following closure of negotiations with the federal government. Professor Ogunyemi, who led other National Executive Committee of the union to the press briefing where he made the announcement, explained that the suspension takes effect from Wednesday the 23rd of December 2020, while the decision to suspend the action followed the resolution to that effect by the National Executive Council of the union at its meeting held earlier. The prolonged strike, which the union had embarked on since March 2020, was due to government's alleged delay in meeting the agreements reached with the union. And that's the news update at this time on Television Nigerian. Many thanks for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your day and compliments of the season. I am Charles Ibe.